Why do women act like they like you? The next day, they ghost you. Coming from someone who did game and who experienced a lot of ghosting, and then from someone who actually met women not in a gamey situation, but in a normal life situation, I think I understand why that happens, and I understand how to prevent it. And I'm gonna show you guys why. And most of the time, it's not personal. It feels personal, but it's not. Let me explain. The first one is that she has an avoidant attachment style. In her mind, close, intimate relationships is very vulnerable, right? Her mind has linked close relationships with stress and with pain. Most likely her parents maybe were too overbearing, or most likely her parents were distant. And her reaction to that was to create distance, right? To walk away, to pull away. Sometimes these women can be very successful. Sometimes these women could be feminist, right? Sometimes these women could be hypersexual. It's the hypersexual women that sometimes are the avoidant. The type of woman who has enough emotional distance to be able to sleep with you and not need a deep connection. The problem is that these women a lot of the times show interest in the beginning, right? They love bomb you, right? Or sometimes in the beginning could be sometimes the first day you meet her at a club, or sometimes it could be in the first week. The point is that they start strong. They have a very charismatic personality. They know exactly what you want to hear. And the way you know she's an avoidant is that she doesn't have a history of long-term relationships, right? She may travel a lot, right? She might be hypersexual, right? Maybe you met her at a club, right? A lot of the times that's where a lot of avoidant women live, or not a lot, that's where a lot of them are. And a lot of the times also they have a lot of options, avoidant women. Why? Because they have so much charisma. They develop a personality that attracts attention. Okay, whenever you want to be loved by everyone, whenever you meet a woman who has the type of personality that everywhere she goes, she attracts attention, a lot of the times they're avoidant. Why? Because close relationships is awkward, but she does like the admiration at a distance. Why? Because they like the distance. They feel comfortable being alone, right? So that's what it is. They like to be worshipped. And if you really think about it, God is in his throne alone, right? Worship, we're looking up, there's distance, right? So even the women that work a lot, that are always busy, a lot of the times they do that because they struggle maintaining, or they feel awkward when somebody actually knows them, right? Their nervous system has associated closeness with pain. So that's one thing. They have a lot of options, and they're avoiding. The next one is that she didn't know you. She didn't know you, but she was polite. Okay, so maybe you had a good game, but a lot of these women, especially the healthy ones, they'll meet you, they'll be polite, but they need to have a connection with you in order to see you again. The avoidant woman doesn't have to, right? But a lot of the times, if you actually meet a healthy woman, she's not going to see you again. She'll act interested because she needs more time to know you. And how do you overcome that? Well, guess what? Stop doing game. Get off online dating. Stop meeting women at bars and clubs, because that's where most avoidant women are. And if they're not avoidant, the normal woman is not going to want to be with you, right? Because she doesn't know you enough. You have to join a book club, join an art club, for example, or join a running group and be able to see that woman consistently for a period of time. And then even if she likes you, she's comfortable enough where she'll want to see you again. Okay, so with normal women, there could be attraction, but if she has a healthy attachment style, she's not going to see you again, even if she acted like she likes you because she was being polite. The next one is that she actually didn't like you. So maybe she, and this is where it's very difficult to if you struggle reading social cues. That happens a lot, but a lot of the times they're just being polite. Maybe they're like, I don't want to get him pissed off, because a lot of guys can get really creepy and can get very and the reason why they get creepy is because of resentment. You get rejected so often, women play you so often that you get resentful, and women understand that. Okay, so that's one thing. She didn't like you, but she didn't want to show you. The next one is, you met her doing game. Guys, when you do game, you're gonna get flicked on. You're gonna get canceled all the time. Why? She doesn't know you. She doesn't know you from a hole in the wall. She doesn't owe you her consistency. And that's just a fact. Okay, so if you wanna stop the ghosting, try to meet them in a consistent basis at work, where you see her every day, or maybe you guys are part, maybe you guys go to the same cafeteria and you see her every day, and then after a few months of consistently seeing her, you guys chat up. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to make sure to do this correctly, don't talk to them the first day and ask for their number. Talk to them for the first day and let it be. Let it accumulate over the months. Once you have that accumulation, then you could go for the kill, right? But don't do game, because game a lot of the times is very short term. It's all about trying to get it fast. And normal women are not gonna go for that. And avoidant women may sleep with you, but they may ghost you afterwards. That's the difference actually. With avoidant women, sometimes they do sleep with you, but they ghost you because they have the emotional distance to do that. And last but not least, she was interested, but she just had low interest. She was interested enough to laugh at your jokes, to entertain you, but she just wasn't into you. You weren't, and this is the thing, is that it's not that, you know, because again, high interest doesn't mean she's gonna call you. What means she's gonna call you is that she was comfortable. If she was an avoidant woman, yeah, she doesn't need to have comfort to call you back, but she's gonna ghost you eventually. But a normal woman, they need to have some comfort. And comfort is built not through what you say, but through time. Them seeing you every day and then getting used to you. All right, so let's go down by the list, okay? By the way, let me know what you guys think of me presenting it like this. 1, she's an avoidant, okay? 2, she didn't know you. It's that simple. She didn't like your ass, right? You met her doing game, and women can sense when you do game. She just had low interest. The way you stop that is to put yourself in a position where she sees you every day, and over time, she gets comfortable enough to like you. Pretty simple. The problem is that a lot of you guys are isolated. You guys you guys are focused on getting a girl rather than making friends. I recommend focusing on making friends and focusing on learning how to make and keep female friends. That's gonna teach you more game than anything else. And you have to have the enough self-esteem to accept non-sexual attention from a woman, not needing them to sleep with you. When you do that, it's gonna change everything about your attitude and your energy, and you're actually gonna attract more women. If you guys wanna learn more, just book a one-on-one phone call with me on the description down below, and then I can show you guys how to apply this into your life, okay? Anyways, take care, bye-bye.